Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the University of Adelaide graduation ceremony. This afternoon ceremony is for graduates from the Faculty of Professions. The ceremony will commence very shortly. The university has a contract photographer to provide photography service during the ceremony. If you wish to take photos during the ceremony, I would ask that you do so discreetly from your seat, and please do not use flash. To maintain the ceremony's decorum, could you also please switch off your mobile phones? For safety reasons, I would ask guests not to enter the galleries upstairs, and please do not sit on the steps in the balcony area. Thank you. I'll speak in Mandarin. 女士们、先生们，下午好，欢迎来到阿德莱德大学毕业典礼。今天下午将要举行的是商学院的毕业典礼。毕业典礼很快就会开始。阿德莱德大学有专业的摄影师在典礼过程中拍摄照片。如果您需要拍照的话，请不要离开座位，请不要影响他人，请关闭闪光灯，也请您不要举高您的自拍杆。请关掉您的手机和电话，并保持安静，以保持典礼的正常进行。谢谢。 Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession is about to enter the hall. We will be singing the national anthem, and the words are on page 11 of the program. Please be upstanding for the academic procession and national anthem. 女士们、先生们，请起立，请大学校长、副校长和学者们进入殿内。同时，在演奏澳大利亚国歌时，请保持站立。请一起颂唱国歌，歌词在您毕业典礼手册的第11页。谢谢。
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty. Page, let every stage advance Australia fair. With joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
I, Kevin John Scarce, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, declare open this congregation convened for the purposes of presenting degrees. Distinguished guests, parents, relatives, friends, and certainly our graduates, welcome to the University of Adelaide's graduation ceremony. Firstly, I wish to acknowledge the Kaurna people, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains, and the land upon which the University of Adelaide's campuses at Roseworthy, Waite, Theberton and North Terrace are built. Today is a very special day for our graduates. It is the culmination of many years of work, and I suspect a very special day for parents and friends who've been instrumental in supporting you through your work. It's a very special day for the university because we work to deliver tomorrow's leaders in a range of professions, and that's what you will be doing after you leave here today. It's also a very good time for you to reflect on the past, to think about the future, to reflect on your success, to reflect on the hard work that has got you here, and also to use those reflections as you think about the future. We look forward to seeing your contribution to our state, to our nation and to the globe. And we certainly wish you every success in that endeavour. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you today our graduation orator, Fang. Professor Fang has over 25 years market and corporate development experience in healthcare, medical device and biotechnology industries. His past management track record includes such global companies as Sterling Withrop, Baxter Inc. and Becton Dickinson. During his tenure, Stephen has held various functional and managerial positions in the United States, in Singapore, Malaysia, Korea, Taiwan and the Philippines. Stephen was General Manager for the Southeast Asia at Becton Dickinson before starting Cord Life, whose core business is human umbilical cord blood bank. Professor Fang currently serves at the Singapore British Business Council Advisory Board for the Ngee Ann Polytechnic Life Science Pro Enterprise Panel with the Singapore Ministry of Trade and Deputy Chairman, with Springs Action Community and Entrepreneurship, and currently serves on the Ministry of Education Aspire 3 Committee. He was previously the Chairman of Bioscience Singapore and has served as the Chairman and the President of Spirit of Enterprise. Stephen has incubated 6 other technology startups as founder or as an angel investor and coach. He also has been a member of the Singapore Institute of Directors. Among Professor Fang's numerous awards include the Spirit of Enterprise Award in 2005, the World Economic Forum Davos Technology Pioneer Award 2007, Ernst & Young Entrepreneurial of the Year Technology Innovation 2007, Asia Pacific Entrepreneurship Award in 2010, and the Spirit of Enterprise Honorary Award in 2011. Professor Fang holds his first degree in computer science. He also has an MBA in corporate strategy with the University of Hull in the United Kingdom, an EMBA from INSEAD, an EMBA from Tsinghua University in Beijing, and advanced management program qualifications at NTU Berkeley, USA, and a PhD in biotechnology and strategic management with the University of South Australia. We are privileged to hear him speak today. Please welcome Professor Stephen Wang.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a very good honor to be here, sharing the many experiences, successes, and mistakes that I've made. I think that the long list of achievements and the long list of awards just means one thing. I've tried and I've failed many times. So I think to the graduates today and to your families, your mom and dad, I think today is a very important day. I know for some of you, you're gonna leave today with lots of apprehension and excitement about what lies ahead. For some other of you who are very uncertain of your future, I hope to offer some words of advice as well. And I also know for the rest of you, you just want to go back and sleep after the many nights of partying you've had. With that, I want to share with you this afternoon not on stories of success, but how to fail. Failing forward is something that most of us do not really think too much about. In fact, failing has always been something that we try to avoid. But my advice to you is that take failure as part of a necessary track to success. So what is failure? What is failing? Failing is an act or instance of failing or proving to be unsuccessful, i.e., or meaning lack of success. The fact that someone or something is not succeeding, that is considered failing. In fact, Oprah Winfrey, in her Harvard commencement speech, said that failing or failure is life moving us in another direction. When you're down in the hole, it does look like failure. So that's the simple or basic definition of failure. So to talk about failure, we need to understand why we fail. We fail because of the following reasons. We fail because we lack persistence, right? More people fail not because they lack knowledge or talent, but because they just quit. They don't persist, they don't pursue. The other reason why we fail is because we lack conviction. People without conviction take the middle road. They go along with the pack. They lack the confidence and courage. They do not decide what is important for themselves. And if something is worth doing, I say to you, it's worth doing right and doing well. The third reason why we fail is because we rationalize too much. Losers rationalize and have a full book of excuses to tell you why they could not succeed. The fourth reason for failing is we dismiss past mistakes. We ignore them and sometimes we forget about the mistakes we've made. Failure is a teacher if we have the right attitude. We should learn from it. The next reason for failing, lack of discipline or poor esteem. People with poor esteem or low self-confidence are constantly trying to find themselves rather than to create the person they want to be. I urge you, be the person that you want to be. Don't label yourself. If you fail, you're not only stopping yourself from succeeding, but that idea of why you might have failed become an obstacle. And lastly, a very key reason, an important reason why we fail is because we have this fatalistic attitude. Sometimes we leave things to luck. We think, well, it happened that way anyway, so why should I even bother? A lot of these 5, 6 reasons of why we fail have been one of the defining moments in many of the things that I have undertaken. And when I look back, I could really attest to the fact of why I failed. So that's good. Understanding why we fail, I think it's important. Now let's talk about what does failure feel like. So for some of us here, we have already had our first taste of failure, whether it's a subject that you've taken or whether it's a relationship that you have tried to work upon. Failing in life is painful with real implications. Why? Because you've applied yourself and you've pursued a passion that didn't work out. It's soul crunching. In fact, I would say sometimes this is the stuff that suicides are made of. You feel a sense of futility about life, a loss of direction, and diminished self-worth. It feels like you're not good enough and you should give up. So let me share with you a short story about Christopher Reeve. Some of us might know him or remember of him. He played Superman. And he became a quadriplegic because of an accident on the movie set. And it was real tragic. right? He never learned to be happy about his situation. And what he have said in some of his biography was that in the morning, I need 20 minutes to cry, to wake up and to make that shift. You know, it really sucks, but what else can you do? From that onwards, then he would say, and now forward. He had to take a moment every day to acknowledge where he was, what the reality of the situation was, but he didn't allow that to stop him. He traveled widely doing public speaking on behalf of people with spinal injuries, and he raised money not just for his own foundation, but also for other foundations, and eventually became a movie director before he passed on. So one notable quote I'd like to share with you about what failure feels like is from an individual called Jack Cranfield, and he says, "Everything you want is on the other side of fear." Okay, so now that you know what failure feels like, let me tell you why it is important to fail. The first reason why it is important to fail is that the sooner you fail, the less afraid you are of failing again. The first time you fail, it might be scary. You might feel helpless and hopeless, but as soon as you realize life goes on, there is no fear. You will overcome the irritation of failing, of the unknown. And let me tell you this, everyone is going to fail at some point in his or her life. And I can really attest to that, given the number of things I've achieved. For each achievement I have, there are probably 5 failures or 10 failures behind that. And I learned this from a very young age, that the sooner you fail, the sooner you create the cushion that would help ease the fear and the pain of failures. The second reason why failing is important is because failing actually helps us evolve and improve. It is through failure that we are able to see how we can improve, what went wrong, and how we can do it better. The biggest companies in the world have failed 1,000 times before they became that multi-billion-dollar brand that we all recognize today. In fact, Bill Gates, I think most of us here know who he is, but many of us here do not know his first company before Microsoft. And that company is called Data. Data was a company he formed before Microsoft, and that failed miserably. But that company gave him the aspiration and the learning that he needed for Microsoft. The third reason why failing is important is because failure can show us truly what we want. Many of us in life, and especially for you graduates who are just going out to the real world, I think one of the first questions you have for yourself is, what do I want to do with my life? Try failing. Because with failing, it allows to see how hard you are willing to work for something in order to achieve it. If you fail and you don't find it too troublesome, you find that it's not bothering you, then in fact you are walking in the wrong direction. Go pursue something else that really bothers you. The fourth reason why failing is important is because failing makes you stronger. Overcoming obstacles and picking yourself up is what leads us to be proud of our strength, proud of our courage, and proud of the fact that we can deal with adversity. When you learn failure through one area of your life, you can apply that same lessons to other parts of your life, be it relationship, be it a project, be it a business. When you learn to feel fearless about failing, you can apply that to even your social life, and you can make new connections from there. Take the chance to meet new people and truly put yourself out there. Similarly, some of us have to deal with breakups in relationship, And we can apply this same strength, not just in your work or business, but to take a bad relationship and take that same strength to make it better. I'd like to just leave you with a quote in this part about why failing is important from George Kruko. He says, "You can't have any success until you accept failures." That's great, knowing why it's important to fail. But how do you fail? Here are some things that I do in order to ensure that I fail, so that I can learn, so that I can evolve. The first thing is, get over your head to get ahead. Don't do the same thing over and over again. Go do something that you think is slightly above you. That's the only way you can fail. Do one thing different each week. Experiment and try something new. Third thing, have a vision, especially a vision that helps to build your next step. Nothing beats using failure to create that vision. Some of the best products, some of the best technology that I've ever had the pleasure to work with came from failures. And learn to mourn and move on. This is an important point because many of us lament and we get stuck in that depressed mode of failure. As the example I've given you about Christopher Reeves, mourn, but move on, right? Most people are not prepared to deal with failures. You have to find a way to move on. And lastly, in how to fail, fail forward. Failing forward is an interesting idea, and it's a concept that I really want you to take away from today's commencement ceremony, because this is the one thing that not only has kept me going, but it is the one thing that has helped me succeed. Remember this, the essence of a man is imperfection, so you have to know and accept that you are going to make mistakes. The person who never makes mistake takes his order from the one who does. And failure is simply the price we pay to achieve success. In failing forward, the greatest battle you will wage against failure occurs on the inside, not on the outside. Embrace adversity and make failure a regular part of your life. If you're not failing, you're probably not moving ahead. So failing forward is all about that. Again, don't be a perfectionist, because you might have a realized vision of what success will look like. And although that can be motivational, it might not be realistic. Instead, take stepwise, small step. And the less you venture out, the greater your risk of failure. And this is very ironical to me, because the more you risk failure and actually fail, the greater your chance of success becomes. The more you do, the more you will fail. But the more you fail, the more you will learn. The more you learn, the better you get. John Wooden has this quote for us: "Failure isn't fatal, but failure to change might be." So I'm down to my final home run in terms of what I want to share with you this afternoon. What should failure really teach us? I think, first and foremost, failure should really teach us about resilience, figuring out your next right move, and to say to yourself, it's never too late to start all over again. The role of failure and imperfection is in building skills. Winston Churchill said this once: "Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm." And that is, I believe, one of the best quotes I've learned in a long time. And I'd like you to really think about how that could apply to you. In conclusion, I think failing is a necessary step to success. Failure is really a blessing disguised as a curse. Don't ever fear failure, embrace it. Know that it is really necessary. John F. Kennedy once said, "Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly." And the last thing I want to leave you with today is that you can't succeed at anything if you quit. Don't be a quitter, be a failure. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the graduates and their families attending today's ceremony, I would like to thank Professor Stephen Fung for his stimulating and inspiring address. We are honoured that you have taken the time to join us on this special day to share with us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon each of us an enduring responsibility to make the best possible use of our talents and to contribute to the betterment of society in whatever way we can. Please join me in once again thanking Professor Stephen Fung.
I will now receive the candidates for degrees. I call upon the Vice-Chancellor.
Chancellor, I, Professor Warren Bebbington, Vice-Chancellor and President of the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole university that the graduates who will be presented to you have fulfilled all the conditions prescribed for admission to the awards for which they are so presented.
I, Kevin John Scarce, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented.
Chancellor, I, Professor Noel Lindsay, present to you graduates from the Adelaide Business School to the degree of Bachelor of Wine Marketing, Anthea Bernadette Mosley. To the degree of Bachelor of Finance International, Corey John Edwards. To the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Victoria Lok Tu Chan. Bing Chen Chris Chen. Quilin Chen. Tizzyong Chen. Noah Hajar Mawada Derriman. Jiahui Fan. Kwok Si Fu. Fong Ka Hei Keith. Shi Wan Gao. Sis Long Ho. Sumaya Islam. Changjin Li. Angus Hamilton Lewis. Angus also receives the Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Sciences. By Kun Lee. D. Mia Montague O'Brien. Yu Pei. Viet Hong An Nguyen. Zilin Wang. Hao Ting Johnson Weng. Ao Zhu. Lu Yao Yang. Jack Taylor Yates. Di Zhang. Ting Krao Zi Zhang. And Hebo Zhao. To the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Marketing, Misbah Ahmad. Aliana Marie Angeles. Michael Justin Clarkson. Ella Grace Coleman. Leah Contos. Lachlan James Denya. Tyler Louise Hanson. Jack Thomas Hesketh. Hamish Mackenzie Callum. Chi Y Koch. Monica Lamb. Arif Michael Levitsky. Hayden Lahu. Hayden also receives the Bachelor of Media. Bo Lu. Alice Jessica McKeough. Alicia Amy Monk. Phoebe Norwood. Adwaita Premkumar. Daria Roshkapin. Grace Evangeline Rudd. Sirafa Nadzira Samsel. Ryan Smith. Tan Ken Ju. Even Tan. Paul Anthony Ventura. Rachel Vitagliano. Nya K. Wong. And Nok Tong Wong. To the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Management, Jacqueline Alan. Wei Kui Kao. Matthew Douglas Chandler. Elizabeth Bronte Davison. Daniel Dolizal. Corey Ann Grenfell. Kelsey Rose Heenan. Rachel Ke-Ching Lau. Chow Lin Mu. Chi Ho Ng. Natasha Sigrid Nolte. Shakira Shahabuddin. And George Philip Ross Zervos. To the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, International Business, Siyu Chen. Chuk E. Janak Fang. Khairun Nadia Binti Kamarudin. Wing Zi Le Li. Man Ming Li. Claire Louise Wilson. And Yuhan Zhao. To the Graduate Diploma in Wine Business, Sophie Alexandra Weaver. To the degree of Master of Professional Accounting, Noor Abu Qasim. Beatrice Amonu Nkrumah. Hongwen Feng. Frederick Chia Yong En. Zeng Geng. Adil Halil. Boyang He. Yan Huang. Tawan Pon Kang Von Kit. Wing Fai Adrian Ko. Shuk Han Suzanne Lee. Yongbo Lee. Shirley Zhu Yi Lu. Wen Tao Lu. Yu King Shi. Kai Wei Sin. William Michael Sparrow. Chin Yin Tei. Yi Lin Wang. Shanshan Wu. Nuan Zi. Shuyan Jiong. Ziwan Yang. Hongyu Zhao. And Yurong Zhu. To the degree of Master of Finance and Business Economics, Chen Bao. Danusha Jayawardana. Bailey Lee. Chong Lee. Maria Nordberg. And Kan Wang. To the degree of Master of Commerce, Marketing, India, Elizabeth Kati. Renee Fort. Su Xin Shirley Jin. Long Yang Yu. And Zeren Zhu. To the degree of Master of Business Administration, Ang Pei Pei. Hamish Andrew Bills. Susanna Bogosavlovich. Michelle Chambers. Matthew Kieran Head. Pamela Marie Jackson. Ross Michael Kenefick. Johannes Cristanto. Kevin Kulasingham. Scott Colin Mignon. Stuart Alexander Moore. Nuraminya Binte Rustum Panay. Jeffrey Owen Register. Thomas William Rudkin. Amir Salam. Song Li Hong. Chris Tanby. Payo Payo To. And Momi at Tin U. To the degree of Master of Business Management, Vladislav Matic. To the degree of Master of Applied Finance, Mei Kai. Kianru Chen. Yan Dai. Yu Qing Han. Chang Liu. Lily Shen. Chok Yi Calvin Wong. Mengxi Wu. Shengxiang Xu. Chao Yang. And Yichen Zhang. To the degree of Master of Accounting and Marketing, Peiru Chen. Qianshan Gong. Yishan Hao. Shinshu Hu. Xu Zhao Jia. Man Lin Jiang. Wen Jing Jiang. Lin Kia. Jie Liang. Yuhan Lu. Lily Pan. Miao Qin. Lin Shen. Jielu Si. Yafeng Su. Haolin Sun. Chi Tan. Yi Hui Tang. Jing Tian. Jing Wang. Xiaohan Wang. Yang Wang. Zizi Wang. Yu Wu. Ke Xia. Chen Yu Yan. Baihan Yang. Han Shuo Yang. Jing Wen Yin. Ting Ting Zhang. Meng Zhao. And Danlan Zhu. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Exploring the Role of Employer Brand Equity in the Labour Market, differences between existing employee and job seeker perceptions. Sultan Abdul Rahman Al-Shathri. For a thesis entitled Social Media Engagement Behaviour, a Uses and Gratifications Perspective, Rebecca Marie Dolan, our mace bearer. For a thesis entitled Investigating the Role of Online Community Engagement and Consumer Online Collective Empowerment for Consumer Price Fairness Perception, Nguyen Van Tung Long. Chancellor, I, Professor Noel Lindsay, present to you graduates from the Entrepreneurship, Commercialisation and Innovation Centre. To the degree of Bachelor of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Nicole Fung. I should point out that Nicole is our orator's daughter. Adam Guy Francis Gifford. And Lee Wen Zhang. To the Graduate Certificate in Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Heather Frances Grist. To the degree of Master of Applied Project Management, Project Systems, Zhao He. Nayakabis Sabath Mankumbati. Wishiko Jackson Makumbati. And Deepak Fogat. To the degree of Master of Applied Project Management, Dane Anthony Cartledge. Matthew John Daly. John Kudumba. Lao Shun Yin. Brooke Lodge. Tracy Tholma Poole. Jacqueline Claire Story. And Nishit Sunil Nath. To the degree of Master of Applied Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Julia Carolyn Foster Booth. Xin Jin Tai. Xinjin also receives the Graduate Diploma in Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Kerry-Ann Campbell. Ronald Mapufo. And Glenn Bruce Wheatley.
Chancellor, I, Keith Wilson, present to you the graduates from the Institute for International Trade. To the degree of Master of International Trade and Development, Kurt Verin Janssen, and Li Shah. Chancellor, this now concludes the presentation of graduates.
I'll have to improve my cap catching. It now gives me great pleasure to congratulate all of our new graduates here today. Be proud of what you've worked for to achieve, and certainly remember those who've supported you to reach your end. I wish you every success as you enter this new exciting phase of both your life and your career. As graduates of the University of Adelaide, you are also its alumni and ambassadors. Over the years since the university was established, its alumni have made enormous contributions to the community, both here and throughout the world. And today you join this community of over 150,000 alumni located in more than 80 countries throughout the globe. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the mace bearer and also those who've helped in the ceremony. And also I want to acknowledge the professional staff and the academics at the university. They are the glue that holds the bricks and mortar together. They make an enormous contribution in directing and helping our students, and I certainly want to acknowledge their deep commitment and contribution to our new university. I'd ask the graduates to remain seated, and I'd invite everybody else to rise and again join me in congratulating our graduates on their achievements. If the audience could remain standing, the graduates now rise. We'll now conclude the academic procession. I now declare this congregation adjourned.